Hello, welcome to the Answer Chalkboard Drawing Live Stream。欢迎大家到我们安思手绘粉笔画。这个是一般粉笔，小黑板粉笔画动物。So this is a chalk. The ordinary chalk is very popular in everywhere in the world because it's a lot of this used on the classroom everywhere in worldwide. So it's very common tools for writing and teaching. And the blackboard is for advertisement, for poster, for anything. So our tools for drawing this is very easy. It's so easily available everywhere. Okay, so this chalk and the blackboard, and we're going to draw a tiger today. This is a challenge. And then we will erase this one. We will ask the deer to leave. So I will erase this one and replace with this tiger on my blackboard. Okay. So now I'm going to turn on my monitor so I can do my live stream with everyone in live. Okay. OK， 欢迎大家。OK， 欢迎。好，我们呢就 So we'll start our drawing today. Without further ado, we will do it right now. Okay, so let me plug in all the power to my equipment. So this will be lasting for 1 or 2 hours. 1 to 2 hours. I think I will take pretty much long time to finish this drawing, and I hope I can finish that on time. I will not take too much time of yours. So if you have any question, any comment, please leave that comments on the chat board. Okay, if you like to send your support, you will, if you like, provide your support to this channel, you can subscribe to my channel, or you can tap likes of this live stream so people will see that this is a great channel to learn chalkboard drawing. Robin Hood. That's a badass deer, man. Hello, Nika. Thank you coming here. Thank you for your support. So now we are going to draw a new one, a new tiger, a tiger here today. And then we erase this one. Okay, so let's erase this deer and make it disappear. I leave the room for tiger since someone don't like it. Yeah, Bambi. Yes, a little bit of Bambi. Yeah, so cute. He's looking up. You see? So we are standing above, atop, and we have we look down the deer, and he raised her head and look at us. So that's we we stare each other, okay? Yes, it's a labrador. Labrador, it's so, yeah, labrador. I remember that word, but I don't remember what it meant. Let me see. Oh, it's a Barbary. Okay, labrador. I don't know that one. Okay, sorry. So now, anyway, we're going to draw the deer. If anyone can answer the questions. Tamil buck. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna erase this one, and then we're gonna to draw the tiger today. All right. So then move this a little bit. Okay. So it's gone. It's going to disappear. I'm drawing the new one. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful deer. Good job. Good job. Yeah, that's good work. Okay, hope everyone like chalkboard drawing. It's beautiful, right? You see the eyes. Okay, so it's gone, right? It's chalk. It's so easy to remove, to erase it. And you feel so bad, or feel so bad that I have to destroy it. But we also expect we're going to do a great drawing now. Oh, the next work, I hope it will be a great work. All right, so I erase this one. I make my blackboard clean, nice and warm for tiger to move in on my blackboard. So let me show you the tiger we're drawing today. It's a challenge. You see, it's so complicated, so good, so great. Nice shading, nice, very good light and shadow and expression. So now I'm going to draw this. After I finish my blackboard drawing, this tiger will just like this. Believe me, well, it will be exactly the same as you see here from the picture, from the photo. Okay, so I put here, so you can see that how we do the work with chalk only. With only chalk. I have pretty many chalk here. If you can see, it's all chalk. No magic, just chalk. Okay, so I'm going to draw, usually I have only this size of blackboard, so I need to decide how I compose or where I put the heads on the blackboard. So usually I make a round circle. So there will be the top and there will be the chin of the tiger. There's a square. You can say that it's a square because a circle, if you make a vertical or horizontal line and you get a square, right? So you see the tiger is nearly a square head, but he probably opened her mouth, so it will be a little bit longer here size. So I put 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I just measured her proportion, his proportion, before I started. So I know this 1, 2, and 3. So 1, let me see, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. I make a 3-part. So I put her facial features here. This is the eye line, this is the nose, this is the chin, a little bit open, probably a little bit longer. Okay. All right, so it is looking this way. So we will see more her right side of her face than the left side, right? So if I put this as the center, and then this is the ear. Let me put this first. So the tiger will be look like this, right? So it's already there. Right, so I put the eyes here. This is the center. This is the eyeball. And I put another eye here, I guess. Yeah, we need to measure the size. Okay, I put a nose here, so he nose like this. His eye open like that. This is the base of her nose, and he got a very wide nose. Okay, and then this is the bottom of her nose, right here, and he got a T shape right here. If you consider some perspective, it will go like this, go this way, okay? And then his face and her mouth like this big. So that's her mouth, wide open here. Then he got the chin over here, and so that's her nose, mouth here, and right here he opened her mouth like this. Oh, I drew pretty big. Okay, so now her lips right here, and he have some teeth lower. What do you call this? Put here. Make it wide open here. Let me see. Not really. Probably here. Okay. So I put her nose, mouth, this area. No problem. Hey, Vince. No problem. You can. I know you, Wushi. You are here many times. Really appreciate your support. That's potato. Yes, this is a potato. And when he becomes a tiger, you will see that again. Now it looks like a silly, right? Like a potato here. But it will become a tiger soon. When I finish, this is the chick. Her chick here. And then that's her side of the face, her face here. And this is her mouth. Right here. Okay, so now I'm gonna to draw her ear right here. This is her forehead, right? The side of her head. But he got a big face and got a hair means here. So he got a wide face right there. Then he got another ear right here. He got a round top. It goes like this. So, wow, he's a big man. This tiger is so big. All right. And then he got a lot hair, man's over here, here, there, here, oh, everywhere. Okay. Okay, so I need to check the proportions of this tiger. Okay, it's going to the teeth. Yeah, it's about the size. Yeah, now it seems pretty good. Let me see. Yep. All right. Okay. Hi. Yeah. Let me answer your question. Everyone's question. When I'm free. Okay. This is the top of her head because she's looking this way, so you see it's the top of the head. Not in the center here. It goes like this because the proportion. This is the forehead. All right. Got his nose here. All right, so we got a pretty good sketch as starters. As we start drawing our tiger today, and then I have to check the proportion and the position. I think he will get much closer here. Here. Okay, not too bad here. Put here. So I need to put her ear. We got a little wire right here. Okay, so okay, not too big. No, it's too big. I make it smaller. Let me see. course, you can change that later. So it just a promise. It's about this size, and then you will change that, and you will make some adjustment when you in the progress of a drawing, because when we move layer by layer, step by step, you will see more clear how the proportion and position of all the facial features there. Okay. Yeah, that's like a cat. Yes. Of course, when you start it, we have no fur, we have no textures, we have no details. So it looks like all kind of animal. You can say that he's a dog, he's a cat. You won't say that it's a turtle, right? But now he got the basic structure of a predator or wild animal. And probably you say that it's a wolf. No, it don't looks like a wolf, but all this wild animal, predator, right, look quite the same. And their bone structure and the face features. So you can say that it's a man, it's a human, right? Okay, so let me see. Okay, she got a nose right there. All right, so next step. When we finish the sketch, we'll move to the next step. The next step is we are going to make the arrangement of light and shadow, which are very basic element to build a 3D or a dimensional image of the tiger. So with the structure here, and we need the volume, we need a solid, whatever, solid image, three-dimensional image. We take a volume of the space, so light and shadow helps to visualize it as a real stuff, right? It's not empty, it's real. So let me find out where is my chalk to do that. Okay, so I choose this because the light and shade of this title is so beautiful. All the lights coming from the right hand side, a little bit back, the side, equal this side, from the left to this tiger. So all his right hand side here are very bright. Okay, so it's just like you see it goes this way. Okay, so every part of here are very bright, and the cheek a little bit lower, so it will not much light there. And because the light is coming from the little bit, I think a little bit back of the tiger, so we can see all the right hand side here are very bright. And then here, this part are not so bright. Okay, and this here bright, and this not too bright. It's under the line. It's turned away from the light. Okay, so you see the light over here, and so the tiger, you see the body here, And then this under the chin, the neck here is not so strong, but here you got a lot of light. You got some shadow probably here. Okay, so now you see it's all gray color. No, it's not, because her nose here dark, right? Not so strong. And he got the mouth here so dark you won't see anything. Here a little bit bright, a little bit dark here, and he got the eyes here so dark. I just make a shadow, some shadow to make it more dimensional. You can see light and shade, dark and white, black and white, or light and darkness. All right. Okay, so now you see these tigers here. Probably you don't see. You don't see too much difference now, because I'm not making it the contrast too strong. So if you want to make it more contrast, and where's the light and where's the shadow, I will make this part a little bit dark. So you see the light coming from here. Yeah, look like a bear. Yes, the bear, the bear, yes. They all look like very much alike. Okay, you can just imagine this from the morning. Nothing you can see. It's everything is blurred, because the light is so not so strong. You don't see the details. You cannot see her eyes and nose. So you just see there's probably a bear, a dog, a lion, or a wolf, or a cat. You don't know. But when we move on, when we when we move to our next step of drawing, it will become more clear. The image will become more visible to you, and then you can recognize this is a tiger or lions, because a lot of facial features and structure, texture, and details helps you to identify it as a tiger. Okay, so now let me start the magic part of drawing. Nobody tell you this. You never see that. You never notice that. How we draw, okay, how we build up the image. Okay, so now I'm going to draw her eye, and he got an eyeball here. I draw the eyeball here. I make a very slight, very light shade of chalk. Make a round eyeball here, not too strong, not too bright, because it's under the light. Okay, so I just make a very light, but you can see there's a circle here. Okay, and put out a little bit, make it dark. Okay, then I notice I draw her the structure around the eye socket. So this is the top of her eye socket. This is a brown. This is a bone. Yeah, touch, because you cannot. You see, we are all animals of the world. We share the same skull. All right, we have very similar structure, basic structure. So we have the eye friend here, so you can touch your eyes to see that you have a bone around your eyes, above and around. Okay, and then it goes down here. Okay, this is the eye corner. And this is the bottom of her eyes. Okay, this is the eye bone. You know, touch your bones around the eye. You see, these are highly above here. So usually we got hit very easily because it's highly raised, highly up. Okay. So the tiger, so the animal. Okay, so this is the eye button, and then this is the cheek, and this is the face here. We just make this part visible, and we will do that later with more detail and live shade. So you see this eye over here. Okay, so you see you have to look, they are in the right position. So now we move to the other part, the other eyeball. Around here. Yeah, this part is also under the shadow, so it will not so bright at all. So you have to control that a little bit. And then this is the eye frame. So this is the bone here, the top. And he got eyebrow right here. You see, he got some eyebrow here, very bright. Hi, you know, Castian. Okay, nice to see you. Okay, so this is the eye here. So I draw the eye, same position. So this is the shadow. And then this. If I cannot explain that in English, you just watch what I'm drawing. Okay, so you have so you at least you understand, or probably you can guess or enjoy the process of my drawing. Okay, so this is the eye corner, and got a bright here. And you got much light here. Now there's not much difference now because it's we are drawing just started. So this is divided the central line of all animal. You know, every other animal, they divide two parts of their face. So this is the nose. So it goes like this. This is the top of the head. Goes like this, and this, and this. All right. And go this. All right. So we're going to draw the nose. Okay. So this is dark. So I got a light here. And he also got a light over here. So this is the center. There's a mouth, there's a side of her nose, and this is a nose bridge. Then we're gonna to draw that. To draw her nose, let me see. Okay, I have to draw a little bit lower. I think he got smaller eyes, not too big. So I move up a little bit. Okay. Then this very dark. So now it's drawing her nose. This nose on divider here. This is her nose divider here, This the age. A very good light here. Very, very clear, visible. You can see all the detail, all the lights here. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah, we are drawing. Yeah. Before it's finished, you can say, yes, anything you like. But this is a tiger, and we're drawing a tiger. Now, without the stripes, without the pattern of the stripe, it probably looks like a dog, or probably looks like a bear, a lion, a wolf, whatever, because it's not yet finished. Okay, so we will give more detail, more hints of this beautiful animal, wildlife. Okay, then this the shadow area, not too strong. Okay. But he got some light over here. The same. He got the mouse here. Okay, all right. And this the mouth. Up mouth and the nose here. And then we have to draw this chin area. So we draw the jaw. Okay, so this is the jaw, this is the lips. All right, so this part is look like how can I describe this? A little bum or whatever bum. here, and then have this mouth. The lips is black. Alright. Then I draw her. I need to make her teeth here. One tooth here. And then there's some of them here. Yeah, let me do some here. Okay. Alright, it's about the right space here. So this is dark. And this her lips here. Okay, let's now so there's the mouth, this is the lips. Okay, so now we move to her ear. So he got an ear here, got some light over there. Got the hair. Okay, that's the ear. Just throw the first one on the right. Right, then we draw this one. This is the back of her ear. No. This is the back of the light. So inside of the ear is not very bright. It's a little gray color, but it got a white hair inside her ear, so you can see there some hair here. So now drawing the face. Yeah, we know he got a lot of stripes here, but we can leave that later. Or you can leave some black spots there. So let me draw this part. This is the hair, top of her hair. Alright, and then you move to the ears here. So these are divided right here. Okay, so he got divided like this. So probably you don't have to worry about the stripes too early. You just cover that. Consider everything in as a complete forehead covered with hair, and then when we finish the basic line and shadow and textures, and then we will draw the stripes of her face. So now we just leave a little stripes there. Okay, so don't worry, we move one by one. So this is the forehead. So her hair is like this big to the eyes here, much bright here, because the light is coming from this side. So you see that he got a very bright side here. And then he turns in like this to her chin. Okay, and then we will move on to this part. So here you got more hair. But this is a shape there. And this is the outside of her ear, outside of her face. This is the boundary of her face. So this part will be very bright and cover to here. So we need a shape. This is a check. the light's coming from a little bit back. This tiger, so it's coming from the right hand side and the back. So this part will be bright, and this chin here will get not too bright because they have different direction. They facing different light because they're changing their surface, changing their shapes. Okay, this is a dark area. Actually, this is all the hair. So there's no quick way to do that. You just draw hair by hair, further by layer to build the shapes and the hair, the fur. So just keep the shapes in the right size. Okay, so now we are doing this part, right? We finished this part. Then we go this part. So these are her forehead. And this the back, the side of her face, of her forehead. The back of her forehead, right? Or the side. We got much light here. More light here. Okay. Then we're gonna draw this part. This is her cheek. All this side are under the shadow with the lights coming from there, and then from the right hand side there, from here. Okay, so this is her nose area, the shadow a little bit. Okay, so he got a white face here. Okay, then you see, then it's coming more visible for us tail. This is probably like a lion or a tiger, but it looks like a tiger's now, right? Okay, and then we draw this part. It's a back, and this is now our focus area, so we just give the very basic shade and make it blur. We know this is bright, very bright, because the sun, the light is on the back of this beautiful tiger. So now we're drawing. Very light shade. There's a shadow area, not too bright. Yeah, I'll probably give a quick shade with the chalk. Okay, this is not good. I need a flat. Okay, this is the boundary. All right. Okay, now we have a basic shapes. Okay, this area, this the mouse button. Okay, we will fix this part later. Okay, so this mouse. Okay, so we covered most part, or you can say every part of her face and the body and everywhere. So we call it, you can say this the first layer, the basic layer of the tiger. All right, so now you can see this a tiger, but not very clear. It's not so okay, but 50%. Now we can tell. We can say that this is a tiger, but not really clear now because we need more detail to make us to judge if this is a tiger. Okay, so we need to do more work. We need to provide more detail to prove this is a tiger. So now take a look at this picture and then see the light and shadow. The shadow distributed quite similar now. So we need more light and dark to make the contrast and the textures. All right. So everyone, you can have a cup of coffee or anything you like to drink with to watch our drawing. Okay, so I like to have a cup of coffee to draw. You see, this is tiger coffee. I'm selling a tiger coffee. So if you enjoyed our drawing thus far, press like because it's more amazing drawing, amazing multiplication, amazing detail, realistic drawing are coming now. Okay. So now I'm drawing detail. Come with me. Don't turn away. Don't run away. Just look what we're gonna do. Okay, so I draw the eyes ball here. Very light. Usually it's dark. Okay. Then I have to fix that. So this is the eye shadow, eye brown here, and I make the eyeball like this. The pupil here. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to draw her eye friend here, and he got very bright light here. Okay. I got this part will be a little bit out. Okay, I will fix this later. But now I'm going, well, I need to fix this part. This, the check. Got some divider here. The mouse over here. We'll do that later. So we just put part because it's so near to her eyes. So I need to make her eyes surrounding gray look good. So now I'm fixing this part. Actually, I can do that later when I have all this area finished. And so I stop here now. Okay, this is the bright color, this is the light. Okay, and then this eyebrow. Shadow here. So we have to draw the light and shade. Okay, and now we move to the other part, the other eye here. So it's not so bright, and then I need to make the shape. I draw her bottom of her eyes here, the eye frame here. Then I draw this part, the eye frame surrounding the eye, and this is her eyebrow. They're so bright. Then it's dark, it turns gray. Not so bright. Okay, so now this eye area here, so this part, and then I need to draw actually this one stripe here. Okay. Now the very important part here is her nose under the sun. So the light here.这个是它的鼻梁，鼻梁高高凸起。我们要看呢，我们的鼻子哈。好，这里是它的瞳孔。OK， 然后我们要做这一块呢，不简单啊。 好，我们要做这个鼻子的这个影子啊。这是它皮的侧面啊。的确不太好，不好画啊，要把这一块做出来。这里的光影交界呢非常迷人啊，当然也就不好画啊，也就是比较挑战。你要把它结构先搞清楚呢，你才知道了它哪里亮是表示骨头还是肌肉，所以它因为骨头肌肉它浮起的程度、受光的程度啊。也跟它结构有关系啊，所以它硬邦邦的呢，还是软趴趴的啊，这些都要考虑进来啊，所以你才会把这个，你才会把这个画得好啊。So you have to consider the structure of all the nose, all this area, so you can decide how the light and shadow should looks like. So all this part are black. 好，所以这鼻子这个光影呢是极具挑战性，这也是这一张画呢。It's the light and shadow of this tiger of this subject is very very charming. Okay, very dramatic. So I have to copy that. I have to produce that. Yeah, let me see. Uh, Goku from DBZ. What is Goku from DBZ? Sorry, I have some problem understanding what this here. What's your idea here? Papa Edia. Oh, that's a great name. Long name. Charia. Charia. Bhattacharya. So I don't know what is Google from DBZ. Goku. Goku, what's that? Okay, now I'm going to draw this part. The divider of her nose. It seems like I have to make this bigger. Okay. So I have to make this. Okay, then make it this big. Okay, I'm drawing this, so I don't talk too much, right? So if you have any questions, yeah, leave a comment on the chalkboard, on our chat board, and then I will check it out later. And I hope I can answer your question, and we have a nice chat. No, I don't like this. Okay. When I am drawing, we need to. I hate this one. Okay, and then we draw the nose, and this very dark. We got the light over here a little bit. I need a shade a little more. Tips here. All right. So now we're going to draw the mouth here. It's very light. And then we got some on the bottom here, and there's a divider. Okay. No, this not. Okay, so now I need to make this part very bright. I need to build up his whisker. Yeah, this take pretty much time because very complicated, all right? Not easy. Okay, and then I draw this part. Here are not so bright. This is so bright because the light coming here. Okay, so here. This part here much darker, not so strong as the other side. Okay, so that's the mouth. Okay, now I'll draw this part. Okay, and draw the nose here. Oh man, it's not clear. It's not clean. Alright, now we'll move down to her lower lips and the chin. It's her lips. This eye is not too big. Okay, and now keep going to this part. Got the mouth, you got the yeah, the two smaller tips here. Okay. I need to make this part this blight. A tip. Got a black. Okay. Some tips here. Then he got the other one here. She got some lips, some tongue here. You probably see some over there. The teeth here. Got some spot here. Thank you. Thank you, Fauzia. Nice to have you here. This part you don't have to make it too bright. Okay, so this part, this very clear this side here. more texture here. Hi, I don't know where A. Okay, we're drawing chalk lion. Okay, now I'm gonna to draw. Yeah, a lot of detail, a lot. This tiger is so fantastic. Well, we spent pretty much time with these beautiful tigers. Okay, now I have to make this blur, not too strong. Okay. And now I move to the ear. Okay, so I have to move fast. I've been spending too much time here now today for this challenging, very beautiful, but not easy to draw. Okay, I have some hair under the light. And then I draw the other one here. Yeah, this just make it look there and you make it simple, just abstract. Not much detail here because you can focus on other part of her face, especially her eyes, nose, and the other area here is a supporting structure. So you don't have a lot of detail. You put a focus on the face. Okay, so now I put her hair here. Okay, the top of her hair. So now I have to make this part. Her forehead here, much light on around. this one, right? Very bright. But when it moves to the center, it's not so bright. And now, because it's a tiger, it has to got to some stripes. So now I'm doing this. Okay, this part is bright, black. And this is also black. So it goes here, the center. Okay. Right, so I need to make some light. Okay, then I move down here. You know, every time I draw tiger, it takes much longer time than I thought, because they have very beautiful face, a lot of pattern, a lot of detail. So you have to work well to catch their look. Okay, so it's very time consuming, but it's rewarding if you can finish that well. Finish that good enough, then you will see very exciting image of the lion you're drawing. Okay, so there you go. And we are building this beautiful tiger in gray shade. He got a very beautiful pattern here. What do you call this? A stripe? Oh, very, very beautiful. Tiger. Okay, so this yeah, if because I'm drawing the hair, I need to push a lot stronger, so it will move my chalkboard because I use too much pressure. A lot, hard, very hard. Otherwise, you will not get the light. You will not get the light you like. So he got very great light around the face here. Okay, so see that. Okay, that's the tiger. We are moving on. Okay, keep going. Beautiful cat, big cat. So you get the light from the back of her body, of her face. So you get very bright side on the right here. Okay, and then we draw this part. The light turns much weak and this is bright. So here, here. All her right hand side are bright. So make the contrast. Make it very, 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 very visible. Obvious, strong, much strong, the light over here. And then I'm gonna to make the other part of her face. So this part bright. not so bright, but you have to keep the black dot here. So at first I draw this part, the chick right here. He need more stripe over here. Also, he got some spot here. Okay, so this is, you just see a very light shade here. Okay, and now I'm going to do this body. Let me see if I got everything right here. Okay, so I got this should be very clear here around the nose. Then okay, so I drew this part. You don't have to make them very detailed. You just keep the rough, the shape, because this her body behind is out of our focus, but it's a part of his body. of all the tigers looks like stronger because of the size. So I have to make her back here very to build a shape. Okay, and then he got as well. He got a stripe here. So you know that he's oh, let me see. He got a shape here. Also got, okay, so got a ring so wide open here. I got the stripes here, a little bit here. Okay. Okay. Okay, and then we do this part, put some light here. I need to make this very strong. Make the light highlight, bright side here, bright side here. Okay, we spent 144 minutes. That means it's 2 hours. Whoa. Wow. Because the tiger is so beautiful, her face, so a lot of detail. I don't like to miss it. So that's why I take pretty much time here now. So okay, so now we're going to finish my drawing with the final touch of the black, of the very dark and reflective light area. So now let me take my very important chalk. I make it sharp. I want to draw her whiskers and highlight. Good. Okay, so it's not too good. Okay, I make my I sharp my charcoal here because I'm going to highlight her some very important highlight of her face. So you watch what I'm doing. Okay, first I make the eyes the black. So black, make it very dark. Okay, so they'll go down the eye. Some light here. Some light here. Some light here. Because all these are bright area. Okay, now I have to draw this part is bright. Actually, he got some color here. Okay, so now I make this. Okay, let me see. He got some refraction. Light reflects here. So he got a okay. So it's very detailed, so detailed here. Okay, so he got a light. I'm still trying to make it the shape. Okay. So I give some light here. Not much, a little. No too bright. Okay. And he got some here. Okay. So he got very bright light this area, and he got some mascara Yeah, but if you can't see it, that's fine. All right, then I move to the other part of her eyes. So he got around this. Okay, not too bright. And he got some eyebrow here. And so he got some here. You cannot see it, but I still have to make it here. All right. And then I need to keep some light here. So he got some reflection here. This is a pupil. This is the shape. Okay, now I have her eyebrow here, so some eyebrow here. Now I keep some light here. Some light refraction here. H, some, what do you call that, H? Light and shadows, H. Okay. Okay, now I need to make some whiskers. So he got the this longer here. Okay, now I need to do this part. Now it goes a lot whisker here. It's not very strong because it's under the shadow. But you can see that he got many of them. I don't know why she got so many. I have been drawing many tigers. I never see any tiger like this one. He got so many. Her what do you call these, whiskers? Okay, and then he got here. Well, now this is a very tricky part here. You got this so bright here on the end, the light and shade. So I have to make some dark in the center here. You can make it too strong. And then you have to make this part. Right. Okay, so now the whisker here. From here. Some are under light, so you get some shadow. Okay, I spent pretty much time here. Okay, that's the drawing today. That's the work. So this is a beautiful big cat, very beautiful big cat. Okay, I hope you enjoy that. Enjoy this beautiful, beautiful animal, wildlife, and they are so good. Okay, so that's the work today. Thank you, everyone. We've been spending too much time here now, so I will see you next time. I do my live stream every other day, so you can see me the day after tomorrow, and we will have another new portrait of animal. If you like to see any animal that you like me to draw, give me a suggestion. Leave your comment on the chalkboard. So thank you, everyone. Thank you. Bye bye. Thanks. Everyone, it's great. Okay, let me show you the tiger. So that's the tiger. That's what he looks like. And boom, it's here. Okay, so if you see my drawing from start to the end, then you know how I build this picture step by step with chalk. Okay, so you can draw if you like to draw with me. You can see my replay here in my channel, so subscribe to my channel, and then you will see the tigers and how to draw animal on the blackboard. You see, this so beautiful. I'm not afraid of showing you the picture because it's a good reference picture. He got a very good light and light setting, and then it's all drawing. Okay, so thank you. Thank you, everyone. I will see you next time. Bye bye. Well, thanks. I received many likes, and I appreciate your support. All right，谢谢大家。我们呢今天的实况直播画老虎，粉笔画老虎呢，写实派，就画到这里了。所以大家可以看到我们的作品，你也可以看我们的回放。我们一步一步画出来，希望呢大家也喜欢画粉笔画。粉笔画呢不像你想象的这么困难。Okay, so see you then next. Bye bye.